We're
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me on Pitch Investors Live.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to find out about is it a product or a service?
It's a product right now, and it can be a service
Okay.
later. Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Where are you located at?
I'm in Riverbank, California.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's probably a lot cooler than Arizona. So
Right now it's 105 today. Yeah.
percent humidity, right? Yeah.
Right, right. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Geno Franco, and I have a product called Grease Receiving and Holding System, and I was trying to get a hold of an investor. I'm trying to go both ways. I need an investor for either a license agreement today or help me get into the market. My company's valuation is at $200,000 at 40,000%, and I'm looking for 25% equity in my company. Now, I have a business plan in PowerPlay showing a very good return in 5 years. It's all done up.
Okay.
I got the biodiesel industry ready lined up for recycling the grease. Now, I have a mayor also in my community wanting to put them in new developments of every home. And I have a utility patent. I also have a United States patent on this. It's my patent. Okay.
Awesome.
And 54% of the population of houses today, there's 54% is clogged by the main drain lines of people's kitchen sinks of cooking oil. And this is what it looks like, the raw footage of the cooking oil in our pipes today.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really bad. And it's going to cost a lot of money, and it saves people a lot of time and money for a plumber. So my concept, I have an actual engineer lined up, but he's not willing to do the heating element for my product. This is a concept that they came up with together, and this is what it looks like. That's what it'll look like underneath your kitchen sink. So
what are the dimensions?
The dimensions is 6.5 inches. Uh-oh. My computer just dropped me. Are you there? I'm sorry, my computer dropped me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. The dimensions is 6.5 inches of diameter and 15 inches high. So the whole concept is where your soap dispenser is on the sink, it'll fit a funnel on top of the sink area where your soap dispenser or something goes. So it keeps the grease from going separately from the main drain line of your inside your sink. So this is what it looks like. This is the funnel where it pops up. It opens a porthole, and then you discard it in here. You don't have to wait for it to cool down. It's odorless free. And then it goes into my 1-inch pipe, goes into my container. And once it's full, you take a bag liner and put it in a pail. And you open the spigot and discards it. And you take it to local recycle centers in your area where I got the biodiesel industries doing gas stations right now in Sacramento for restaurants. They want to partner up with me. And here's the email that I got. I got the email stating once this is up and running, they would love to put the containers for people to do drop-offs. And they'll weigh it and they'll give them money, or they'll do a tax write-off at the end of the year to help the environment. Now, my hardest part right now is trying to get this going is the finances part. I spent $31,450 on my own money so far on everything, on the patent, my corporate attorney, ready to do a license agreement. So I'm looking for an investor to either take on a license or help me get this to the market. And I talked to Home Depot and the headquarters and up in Georgia, I mean, Atlanta, yeah, I think it's Georgia. Anyways, I talked to them, and they said, I sent them that brochure I just showed you, my brochure, and they said, and I just recently followed up with them, and they said, if this thing is made, we would love to put it on our store shelves.
Oh, that's great.
But I'm just having problems trying to get it launched. That's my problem of getting it out in the market.
So you're asking 400,000? Is that what you?
40,000. So
40.
200.
Okay.
Yeah, the company valuation is at 200,000 for 40,000%, and then 25% equity in my company. But I want to do. I would like to get a license agreement with somebody to take it on. If there's anybody out there that's willing to do it, to help me get this thing out there for new development.
Okay. Do you know if there's anything else out there like that is similar that's
Not
have
at
already
all.
been introduced? Okay.
Not at all.
So you have like everything, right? Like your profit and loss projection and
I got it all in my
business
business.
plan to complete.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Okay. So like your main challenge right now is to get financing because you're just on your own at this point, right?
Correct. Correct, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So 40K is 20% equity, right?
I want 25%.
25%. Sorry.
That is.
So what are you going to use the 40,000 for? I know you need licensing and
If I get a license, then we can negotiate something differently. I thought the 40,000 because I talked to a manufacturer, but they don't do the heating element. So if I can get a manufacturer to do the heating element, negotiate, because I want to get it in Home Depot. So
okay.
I'm gonna need at least 3 or 4 manufacturers to do this long term. So if somebody wants to take on a license, then it might be even lower than expected. But the 40,000 was for the manufacturer to make a mold to make my actual product. But that's without the heating element I've done research on. I need a manufacturer, to take on the mold to put a heating element in it. And I'm not sure how much that's going to be. I just know it's $7 to make the actual unit itself. The actual unit. Just to make the container itself is $40,000 for the mold, but I actually have to have the heating element to make it liquefy. And I don't know, I tried manufacturers everywhere, but no one's capable of putting a heating element in it that I've done. I know I'm not a big wig yet.
So what is your next plan to, since you haven't gotten manufactured? Are you going to go outside the US or?
Right now, I would like to, whatever it takes to get this out there on the market and get it in every single home. If we can take it, I have a United States patent, a full-blown patent on it. So if we can line it up for the U.S. and other places to put it in the market, I'm willing to do that too.
Okay. Could you tell me how much does it cost again to manufacture one unit?
According to what I researched, it was $7 per unit, and my markup for my markup would be $79.99.
Wow.
Because the heating element. That's why it's $79. Because the heating element, I'm adding the heating element. I made a working prototype of myself. That this is commercial. This is a commercial unit, and there's no clear window here. So it's not like what I want here. If it came out like this, then I would probably get it on the store shelves. But this is just what I put on together myself, and it runs into an outlet plug, a 110 outlet plug. I put a heating element in here with a tape heater, which only cost me $4.99 on Amazon. And I put this in here, and this has got stainless steel in here. So It's not corroded or nothing. So the funnel will go right up in here. And I tried it with some actual bacon grease, and I let it sit for a while. I plugged it in and I drained it, and it came out crystal clean. And there's no odors, no smell, nothing coming out of this particular model. But the one I want is more store brand look. The store brand look, if I get that store brand look, then I think we can get it in Home Depot, and then they can install it. And if they install them, you know, the Home Depot has their own contractors can install them.
Okay, I got you. Well, let me get back to you once I get the business plan, because I have another call. Actually, I'm already like past the time. So I appreciate your pitching this product, and hope to get back to you soon. Okay.
Yeah, Pitch Investors got all my information that I sent them already. So
Okay,
you can take a
that's
look at
perfect.
that. Have my patent, all that stuff. They have all of it, everything.
Okay,
So
thank you so much.
yeah, I'm just like to know, try to get a deal if I can, you know, or a license agreement and get this out on the market, because the mayor is actually wants to get it out there right away. And it'll
That's
help the
awesome.
environment. Yeah, it's to
Yeah,
prevent it from going to
absolutely.
landfills. It's to prevent it from going to landfills as well. So
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
talk to you more later when if you ever
Okay,
call me
thank you
back.
so much.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.